Good day to our thesis advisor and to anyone who is watching this video. I would like to greet you all a pleasant day. We will be representing our system project titled The Development of Responsive COVID-19 Tracker Website, together with my group mates, Cardito Marcares Jr., Arvin J. Dejos, Checo Erpelo, Mariel Ibarra, and Chuy Mistula. For the introduction of the study, since COVID-19 is declared as global pandemic, the disease reported increasingly spreading day by day in more than 100 countries. This virus was likely the same family of virus as severe acute respiratory syndrome or SARS. The fast-spreading disease was reached our country, Philippines, and it endangers the health and lifestyle of everyone. As the COVID-19 outbreak, some of the information available to the public may not accurate or untrue, and it is because it is hard for the people to find relatable resources and trustworthy guidance for the informations they need. In the line with that, because of the demand of our course to have a system project, it came up to our mind to build trusted system that would probably useful for everyone. So that is why we came up with COVID-19 Tracker website. The researcher team ensured that capabilities of COVID-19 Tracker are trustworthy and accessible to everyone.
This is development tools that we use to create a development of responsive COVID-19 tracker website is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Visual Studio Code, and Fetch API. First, HTML or Hypertext Language. Why HTML? Because that is used to structure a web page and its content. Second, CSS or Cascading Style Sheet. Why CSS? Because this is a key of component of the World Wide Web. Third, JavaScript or HTML and CSS are languages that give structure and style the web pages. Or JavaScript is commonly used to create web page. And fourth, Visual Studio Code aims to provide just the tools a developer need for a quick code build debug cycle. And last, Fetch API. You call one of the methods of the response object or to get the actual data.
Hello, I'm Mariel Mistula. I will be your presenter and I will be sharing with you what are the system features that we have in our thesis titled Development of Responsive COVID-19 Tracker that will be found on page 7. Development of Responsive COVID-19 Tracker System Features. In order to have a live statistic of total cases, death, recoveries, and active cases of COVID-19. We use the JavaScript API. It is the high-level scripting language built into browser that allows you to implement functionality on web pages. Browser's APIs construct built in the browser that sits on the top of the JavaScript language and allows you to implement functionality more easily. We use this high-level scripting language for users to have smooth, convenient, and friendly users application that can easily help them during the pandemic. We created modules on how to protect yourself against COVID-19 virus. It can be seen in our COVID-19 tracker. It can spread awareness and knowledge to people daily about COVID-19 practices to stay healthy and free from virus. It also includes the symptoms of COVID-19. About COVID-19, in these features we have included dated issues, reports, and also about the COVID vaccine. Users can browse these features with accurate and real-time information. Very convenient to use because it is also can be found in our COVID Tracker app. We have designed our own map where users could possibly track the nearest location that has COVID-19 facilities. For some users, especially who are travelers and experiencing difficulties in locating places. For convenience and smart use, this can help users. Provide hotline numbers. It is found in our COVID-19 trackers for easily and fast to use for users to call the COVID response team for emergencies or inquiries if they have one. It includes the DOH hospital's numbers. Mr. Arvin J. Lipsius and Mr. Macaris also did a brief demonstration video on how these features work. Again, I'm Rowell Mistula. Stay safe and wear your mask, everyone, signing out as your presenter.
Hello, my name is Charlie Tomecaras Jr. and I will explain to you the codes and how it works on our system. So first, we used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript with an API for COVID-19. So first, in the HTML part, in the body tag, we used 4 divs that contains the pages of the contents and elements that we put to display on our system. So here, on the very first, we put header tag with a div, 2 divs with an order list of nav links, class name, symptoms, prevention, news, and map. So in the first page holder, we put 2 divs with right panel and left panel holder. In the right panel holder, where we just simply put our slogan, HTML tag, stay alert and don't get hurt. In the left panel, we put input text where we can search a country that we want. And in here, we put the data holder class so we can visualize or display the data from the API. And next page is the symptom page where we used SVG files to visualize or to display the pictures of the symptoms. Next, in the treatment page, where we just simply put an order list with a list of here how you can prevent the spread of COVID-19. Next is the news page where we put 8 tags where if you click it, it will redirect you to the website of the article where we get it. Here it is. We embed the A tag on the inside of a button tag. And next is the map page where we just simply put customize Google Map where we can see the nearby hospitals around you, especially in Metro Manila. And lastly is the contacts page where we just put the emergency numbers from our government. And lastly, on the very bottom, we put one div with a p tag of citation of the files or the pictures that we used. Next is the CSS part. We just simply put here on to make it more user-friendly, to make it more nicer looks. And in the CSS part, we want to make it sure that it will look minimal, so it's nice to see in the eyes, especially to the users. And next is the JS part or the JavaScript part, where we just put a function of get COVID tracker, and we put a variable named API for default with a link of here. This is the key where we get the data of the COVID-19. So when we search it in the Google Chrome, you can see here all of the cases of from the different countries. So we just get the data. So when you Control F here and search for Philippines, here you can see here the country name, and here is the cases. So here's the case, the data that we get from the API. Next is an add event listener with a variable name of submit btn, where here is just the same from the other function, where we just simply put an a tag where its value. So when you put a country name on the input tag, so it will get the value of that search bar. And here is a piece of code where it will automatically do it for you. So it's just the same one, the country name and in the API link, and we put it in the variable. So here it is our system. My name is Charlie Tomecaras Jr. and thank you.
Hi, this video presentation will answer the question, how does the system work? After Mr. Micares explained the coding part of our system, me, our Benedictus, will be glad to demonstrate and explain the face and appearance of our website. First, we need to input this URL to our browser. We may choose any kind of browser, but I prefer to use Google Chrome for a better experience. After that, you will be directed to website's landing page. So here, as you can see, it displays the COVID cases, data, and information. You can search for another country if you want to. For example, China. So, here's the COVID cases in China. The total cases, dead cases, active cases, and the recovered cases. While in this section, you may see two separated clickable buttons that guides you, the user, to be directed to the World Health Organization landing page and to the Department of Health Contact Tracing landing page. Here's the button which directs you to DOH Contact Tracing landing page. Here in DOH landing page, you can fill up the form for you to be able to contact the DOH directly. And here's the button which directs you to the World Health Organization newsfeeds landing page. As we scroll down, we see that the site also contains guidelines like showing the symptoms and prevention content. Here's the serious symptoms, less common symptoms, and most common symptoms. How to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The site also reminds us to maintain social distancing. Not only that, we also provide a customized Google map for us to locate the nearest facilities like hospitals and centers. Here it is. For example, Philippine Heart Centers, St. Luke Medical Center in Quezon City, Philippine General Hospital, and Manila Doctors. So here in the last section of our web page, we inform you that if you have any concern or questions, or if you suspected someone that they are infected with COVID-19, or request assistance if they have symptoms and no exposure to confirmed case or patient under investigation, the information collected from emergency calls is transmitted to the COVID Emergency Operations Center and other relevant agency for immediate facilitation and response. Here's the hotlines of Department of Health and also their contact number. This website is responsive for both PC and smartphones. So that is all for my topic. I already explained the face and appearance of our website. Thank you for giving us a chance to present our work. God bless us all.